Happy Friday, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. It's your friendly neighborhood PM here to give you your top 3 points of the week. Now, we do have markets trading near all-time highs this week, so without further ado, let's dive into 3 points that were really driving markets this week. Kicking us off at number 3 was Disney and ABC pulling Jimmy Kimmel off the air. Now, Jimmy Kimmel Live has been suspended from the networks indefinitely after comments he made over the assassination of Charlie Kirk. This has led some to call for the resignation of the FCC chair, Brendan Carr, as a result of this. However, you have the administration that has come out and defended the move. In addition to that, you also have the president making comments saying essentially that any networks that are a little bit too critical of him should be at risk of losing their licenses as well, which is a far departure of the traditional, freedom of speech amendment rights. So there has been quite a bit of controversy surrounding this move right now. At point number 2, it's been kind of on the radar of everybody for a while now. We mentioned it last week. It was the Fed cutting interest rates. The Fed cut rates by 25 basis points, bringing down the Fed funds rate to around 4.25%. Now, Chairman Jerome Powell did come out and say that the main reason that they decided to go ahead and cut rates at this point was ongoing weakness showing up in the labor market. And this is despite us seeing a little bit of an increase in inflation data over the past month or so. And as you've probably heard me say in the past, the Fed likes to look at 2 key data points. It's the labor market and its prices. And right now they are prioritizing the labor market and bringing those rates down as a result. Now, this is the first rate cut of 2025, but we are forecasting that there's probably going to be maybe another one, maybe 2 before the year ends. And then finally, at point number 1, and what caused markets to really surge yesterday, it was the announcement of NVIDIA investing $5 billion into Intel. So NVIDIA, it has, like I mentioned, announced that they're going to be investing $5 billion into Intel to co-develop more chips and processors for PCs and data centers going forward in more or less a joint type of venture. This caused Intel to rally 30+% in one day. So we've really seen quite the gambit of massive moves over the last couple of weeks with now Intel and Oracle before. Now, this does come right off the back of the government announcing that they were taking a 10% stake in Intel as well. But what this does not really rectify yet, and what we do not have clarity on, is whether or not NVIDIA is going to be collaborating on the manufacturing capabilities of Intel, which has been a key point for the government and Intel themselves to bring back domestic chip manufacturing and start being able to produce leading edge chips. So as we get more of that information going forward, we'll make sure to keep you posted here. But big rally for the semiconductor space yesterday, and especially Intel. Now that does it for your top 3 points this week. What are we checking out for next week? Well, next week, it's going to be core PCE data. Like I've mentioned in the past, that's one of the Fed's preferred inflationary gauges. So that'll kind of give us a context to the other part of the picture. Like I mentioned before, it's not just labor market, it's also price data. So we'll keep you posted that as well. Now that does it for this week's video. As always, if you have additional questions, please reach out to your financial advisor. And if you don't have one, please follow our link. We'll be happy to get you connected with somebody. But otherwise, dig into the written weekend review. And as always, please go out, enjoy your weekend, watch some football, enjoy the great outdoors, and we will see you the same time next week. Thanks again.